Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Pocket. We're here today to test out a tournament deck, but real quick before we get into that, let's open up our packs. Now I opened up Mewtwo yesterday. I'm gonna open up Charizard. It's just a feeling sometimes, you know? It's just a feeling that I get, and I think Charizard will treat us well today. Bang. Give me something good. Swanna, Skiddo, Charmander, Golett, a Starmie EX! I believe that is our second Starmie. I believe a Starmie deck might now be possible on the channel. So, let's go. That's 2 days in a row. I think yesterday, yesterday I opened up the 3-star Immersive Art Mewtwo. And then in one of my packs later in the day, I opened Marowak EX, just the basic one, but thought that was pretty cool. So we are slowly putting together some real decks here. Bang, bang, come on. Graplocked, Doduo, Rattata. Okay, the regular Machamp, that's interesting. Seismic Toss, okay, interesting. I don't think it's good. Obviously, you would use Machamp EX, of course, but overall, I take that. We got a 3-diamond and a 4-diamond card in our 2 packs, we take those. So, very, very good pack opening. We love the 2 free packs a day. Let's go ahead and complete our missions, get our 4 daily hourglasses, and we go over here. So, what I do every Monday is I watch some of the other YouTubers' videos on the meta, the tournaments and whatnot. And this was one of the tournaments that one of the decks that really caught my eye. It's this Melmetal Pidgeot deck. Pidgeot. As you guys know, Melmetal is like one of my favorite Pokemon in Pokemon Pocket. Paired with Weezing and Koga, it's awesome. You just put them out there, do a little bit of chip damage. But this is very interesting because if you start with a Pidgey, you can do, Pidgeotto, they both do 1 attack. Or an attack for 1 energy. So I think the thing here is like maybe you try to power up Melmetal and then like a Pidgeot could come in later in the game. I have no idea. I didn't get to watch the tournament that this was played in, but we are just gonna hop in online and see if we can win anything with this deck. I'm very interested. I still think Weezing Koga, I don't think people are actually taking like Weezing Koga seriously as like a card that is like one of the best cards in this game. Like you can make almost any Pokemon in this game work just with Weezing and Koga. So let's hop in. Okay, so we're going second. Perfect. This can mean an amass if we get... Okay, we got our Meltan and a Pidgey actually, which is very decent. If they Sabrina us, it's not the end of the world. We do have another Pokeball. Maybe I should have just put Meltan on the bench, but okay. Oh gosh, they're running a fire deck, so I probably should have put Pidgey out there. That's unfortunate. They can't attack this turn, which is amazing, but they would be able to KO me with... Okay, let's see what we get out of the Pokeball here. Another Meltan, which is fine. That's actually better, so now we don't have to waste the X speed. I'm still gonna waste it though. No. Gosh, he's gonna do 50. He could take us out next turn. I actually am gonna X speed. We've got to play this safe in case they have a Giovanni. They could Sabrina us back in and do it anyway, but I think we're gonna be okay here. We'll end turn. We only have Metal Energy, so we know we'll be able to get Melmetal out here pretty quickly. Which is nice. It's not quite the same. Are they running a Charizard deck with... This is very interesting. So they have Heatmore out. I wonder if they just didn't get their Moltres. Okay, so they do 30, which is perfectly A-okay. So we have Pidgeot now. We need Pidgeotto, of course. So I'm going to potion up here and hope that they don't KO me next turn. And end turn. The problem here is if they get this Charizard out, we are going to be in a rough spot. We are going to be in a really rough spot. There's Charizard. They put 1 energy on it. So they still don't have Moltres, which means they're a good ways away. They've got a Pokeball. For a Charmander, that's fine. This Charizard is going to be scary, for sure. Okay, so Pidgeotto. Perfect. Oh my goodness. What does this put us up to? 40? So it still doesn't... Hopefully they don't have a Giovanni, but they definitely might. I'm curious if... Okay, so we still have... So next turn, this... Yeah, so they are going to Giovanni, which is totally fine. We're going to start wrecking with... Oh, a Sabrina here would be huge. Drive off would have been big. That's rough. So we'll put Melmetal in. And then we will put... Okay, so there's Melmetal. Now, we have next turn. We have got to get this Charizard out, because it still one-shots us, which is going to be very, very scary. What I would like to do... Oh, gosh, we don't have anything. This Charizard might just rip. Okay, so there's Charizard, so it's fine. If we put Charizard out, it's going to do 40 damage, 60 damage, so it's still going to do the 60, which is going to bring us down to 70. Okay, so they're running the Charizard, Growlithe, Arcanine type deck. Okay, so a potion here would be huge. Giovanni's not really what I want. Yeah, I mean, we don't really have much. I think this deck just might have been a little bit too slow to try to get out. So they'll kill me this turn. And we don't have any way to take this out, I think, actually. So I think we just concede here. I think this is game. Yeah, I maybe shouldn't have lost that Pidgeot super early, or Pidgeotto, but it's just like, what am I supposed to do? I have to, we have to get Melmetal out there as quickly as possible. To try to run into these guys, to get their big mons out before they get ours. So I just think Weezing Koga works so well with these bigger mons, because it's possible you can pick up the Weezing and not give up that point, and I think that's really important. So we have Pidgey here and a Pokeball, so we'll start. So we have the whole line. We have the whole Pidgey line, which is fantastic. Oh no, we don't. We have two Pidgeots. I thought one of those was a Pidgeotto. No, we're in pain. We are in pain. Okay, so they're Giovanni. I'm going to Pokeball here. Give me a Meltan. Yes. Okay, so we Meltan here. And then end turn. Okay, so they're going to do 30 on this turn. And I'm not really going to be able to stop it, probably. So... Come on, just attack. Thank you. Okay. So we have Pidgeotto, so that's fine. We don't really need to do anything. So we have a Pidgeotto that we could then potion back up to 70. And maybe we just attach an energy here and start doing a little bit of damage. I think it'd be great. So next turn, if they don't heal at all, we can take this out with the Giovanni in our hand, which is awesome. Or we could just evolve, attach another energy, and start cleaning that way, maybe. There's Ivysaur. We're not too worried about either of these this turn because they don't have energy, but Lilligant's going to be a little scary next turn. I'd actually rather take out either of those than the Scyther. I don't super care about Scyther. Okay, so they're doing 30 again, bringing me down to 40. There's Melmetal. So maybe we Pidgeot here. Wing attack for 70. I would rather take out any of those other Pokemon than Scyther. So we'll drive off. So they put Lilligant out, which is fine. We will go up to Melmetal in case they have a Sabrina. And then we will wing attack here. Perfect. Another Meltan would have been nice, but we take these. Okay, Pokeball. A Sabrina here might actually ruin me. I didn't really think that through, to be honest, but at least they're only doing 30 damage with this Lilligant out there. Okay, Pinsir. Not really worried about the Pinsir too much. I am going to Okay, so they're healing up to 80, but this still dies this turn, so that's a cool waste of a Lilligant. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to heal. 40. Oh, another potion would be nice. Another potion would be huge. Okay, so the question is here now. Do we can Giovanni and just take out this Lilligant, which I think is the move. What is Pinsir doing? Is he... Okay, so Pinsir has a chance to do 0. So I definitely think that might be a case that we take into consideration. And we just wing attack here for 80. And there goes Lilligant. Perfect. Hopefully they don't kill me in one turn here, but it's going to be Pinsir and hopefully 2 tails. 2 tails would be so big. Come on, baby. So it can do up to 80 on my Melmetal. So this Pinsir could even take Melmetal out in 2. Give me another basic Pokemon would have been huge. Another Pidgey and a Pidgeotto would be nice. Come on, flip your coins, baby. Give me those 2 tails. Tails. No! Okay, that's alright. So we lost the Pidgeot again, but I think we're in a slightly better place. This is where it's going to be a little bit tricky to try to... Okay, so we put Melmetal in. Double X speed would be nice, or like a basic... Okay, Professor's Research is very good. We'll take a Professor. And we go bang bang. Potion, Pokeball. Awesome. We can Pokeball it up. And put Pidgey on the bench. Yeah, I don't really care if they grab this Pidgey. And then we just XP, or not XP, we just, and then we end turn maybe. I'm still not sure we have this in the bag, but we'll see. So they finally start powering up their Ivysaur here. Okay. This is fine. I'm not super worried about this. So they can do 110 here. 110 minus 20. Okay, so they only got 1 head, so they do 40, I think, now. Which brings them down to 90. Have they used both Giovannis? No, they've only used 1 Giovanni. We could X-speed out here. And then wait a turn, maybe. We could potion... Bang, and then we only, well, if we X-speed out twice, though, we still waste an energy. So I think we go here, and then we will end turn, maybe. And they could have a Giovanni, but even with a Giovanni, they don't kill me here. So we are getting 1 shot off. But the question is how quickly... Right, they're going to be 2 turns away from a Venusaur at the very least. At the very least. And we one-shot everything else on the board. So a Sabrina would be huge, but we don't have Sabrina in this deck list because of what we do have. They could kill me with Ivysaur too if they roll 2 heads here, but let's flip 2 tails. How about that? Come on. Okay, 1 heads. Okay, just 1 heads. That's fine. It does 30. So we're down to 80. But their biggest threat here is off the board, at least for a turn, right? If they get this Venusaur, then they live. They don't attack this next turn. They attack the turn after. So we just heavy impact here for our 2nd point. And then I'm assuming here, how many cards? They've got 3 cards. So it's got to be Venusaur. You put Ivysaur out in front. Put 3 energy on it. And then next turn, it's actually going to kill me. If they get Venusaur here, they win. They win the game. Because I can't heal anymore. They will do exactly 80 damage. Okay, so 160. Oh, but they don't have Venusaur EX. Okay, so we have at least 2 hits from this Venusaur. Come on, baby. Pidgeot would be big here too, but... Or Pidgey. Oh, next turn, possibly. So we'll go here. We'll start attaching energy because we might actually need this, I mean, they could Sabrina us, but then that doesn't really help them. I think we're in a good spot here. So we'll heavy impact for 120 to bring it down to 40. I guess with an Erica and 2 potions, they could go back up to enough to not die. So there's Giovanni, which is going to do 70, right? And a potion. This doesn't kill, though, correct? This does 70. Yeah, so we're still living. They're up to 90. And then we just take our third point here. We just heavy impact. Kaboom. Look at that. We didn't even need to use the... I mean, we used the Pidgeot at the beginning for some damage just to put some early pressure on, which wasn't really what I was expecting in that scenario. I thought the quote-unquote ability being basically a free Sabrina would be helpful, but I can't even get all these Mons out on the bench at the same time. Like, I get like one Meltan out and one Pidgey before they kill me. So we'll jump into one more. These matches are a little bit longer because we're running into some weird decks here. All right, we are going second again. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, this is way better. This is what we kind of want out of this. So we'll go Pidgey here and then start. Let's see, they're running an electric deck. Is it a Pikachu? It is a Pikachu. They won't be able to attack next turn. Well, let's see what they get out on the bench here. Zapdos. Okay. Are they going to put Zapdos out front? Is that kind of the plan here? No, not quite. All right. So we can Giovanni, but there's no need. I really think we just kaboom here. We hit the Amass, and then we put Melmetal out there next turn. Maybe. This is tough. This is going to be a tough one. Another Professor's Research as they're just trying to power up their Pokemon. There's a Voltorb. And the one energy on Pikachu. Very nice. Okay, so we can Pokeball here as well. Pokeball. Bang. We got the other Pidgey that we wanted, which is perfect. So we go here. We go here. And then we go here. And basically they either lose this Pikachu or they back out. One of the two. Curious what the plan is here. I don't really care if they put the other Pikachu in because they still have not done any damage to me. This Melmetal is perfectly healthy. It does not die to a Pikachu. The only thing it would die to on their board in one is Zapdos. Okay, so they are putting it on Zapdos. So they're going to retreat out with this Pikachu. And it doesn't really matter because if they put this Zapdos in, I'm going to Giovanni and kill it. And I'm going to Potion, so they can't kill me with Pikachu. So they're X speeding out. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, it doesn't even matter because they're putting in Voltorb. That's hilarious. It doesn't matter because I kill this Voltorb. Nothing on their team kills me next turn, and then we win. Like, they could Sabrina me out here, but literally nothing on their team kills me next turn. So we just go here. And then we go Heavy Impact. Because here's the thing. No matter what they put out, if they attack me this turn, they die next turn. So their only thing they can put out is... or their other Pokemon. And nothing on their board kills me in one. So this is their plan here. I actually have two Giovannis in hand, so this does not matter. Okay, they're Pokeballing. I'm curious what they're gonna do. It's got to be put another. So they're just going for Zapdos here. Is that the plan? Oh, they want to Sabrina me. I mean, okay, you can have Meltan. I don't really care. I'm not really sure what the plan is. So it is my turn. They didn't even want to attack. We can X speed out. Back into this Meltan, and then with 120 plus a Giovanni, that is it, and we win the game. Bang, bang, bang. I think people are underestimating Melmetal, man. I just beat a Pikachu deck with Melmetal. I did that. Let's go. That's a basic Pikachu Zapdos EX deck. But we beat it with Melmetal. I think Melmetal is underrated. I'm not saying Melmetal is like S tier, but if Melmetal gets a supporter card, or like the metal type gets just better cards in general, I really think Melmetal can make an impact. He, just like Arcanine, he has that break point, right? You can kill a Pikachu, you can Giovanni kill Zapdos and Starmie EX, right? You might struggle against an Articuno, if they get out fast enough, but again, a lot of these Pokemon that you take 2 shots also take 2 shots to hit you, right? Mewtwo is a little bit scary, and a fire deck with Charizard is a little bit scary, but it just depends, man. Good draws, and anything can be a good deck in this game. But that's all I have for y'all in this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed, and leave some comments down below of some decks you guys are interested in seeing, and I will catch y'all in the next episode. Peace.